What's up, guys? Hopefully all of you are doing well. Today we're going to be making a really easy and simple shrimp and chicken fried rice. You can make your own version at home and it's going to be better than takeout. Let's get into it. First, we need to prep all of our ingredients. So I have a very cold chicken breast that I've taken out of the refrigerator because cold meat cuts better. And I'm going to cut this chicken breast in very thin slices. If it's more comfortable for you, you can also use a boneless chicken thigh. You're going to need anywhere from about a half a pound to about 3/4 of a pound. Because I want the meat to be the same size, I'm going to cut the longer pieces of chicken in half because I want them to be around the same size as the shrimp that we're going to be using. Now I'm just going to lightly season the chicken and the shrimp because we're going to be using lots of soy sauce. Fried rice has soy sauce, whether it's low sodium or regular. So you want to make sure you keep a good hand or control over the dish by lightly seasoning as you go. Now you need a large skillet over high heat with about 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and about a tablespoon of sesame oil. And then I'm going to go in with the chicken and make sure that each piece of that chicken is touching the surface of the hot skillet because it's only going to take about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. When chicken is cut this thin, it doesn't take long to cook at all. As a matter of fact, this dish moves so fast that you need to pre-prep all of your ingredients before you even preheat the skillet. For the exact measurements and recipe, check out gdseasoning.com. The link will be below in the description. The chicken is done. I'm just going to go ahead and add my chopped onions, and I'm going to stir those in for about 1 to 2 minutes before I move on to the rest of the ingredients. Here's a good tip for this recipe. Make sure you prepare your rice the day before, not the day of, because the rice needs a chance to kind of dry out a little bit. If you're not able to make the rice the day before, at least give it a 3 to 4 hour time lapse between the time you make the rice and the time you make the fried rice. Now we're going to go in with our low sodium soy sauce. I'm going to give you, on the recipe, I'm going to give you a range of the amount you can use, anywhere from a 1/4 of a cup to a 1/2 of a cup. And that's the max I suggest because it can get too salty. I went with 1/3 cup of soy sauce for the entire recipe. So that's solely up to you, but I'm just giving you a fair warning. We can go in with our frozen mixed vegetables, which is sold in the store as mixed vegetables. It's the peas, carrot, corn, and green bean mix, and I just pick out the green beans. You can leave them in if you want to. It's not a big deal. I decided also to use a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to add a couple of eggs, and I'm just going to move the rice to the perimeter of the pan, and I'm going to scramble the eggs right there in the center. And as they become cooked, we can move them out into the rest of the cooked rice. And then all we have to add after that is our shrimp. And no, you don't have to use the eggs in this recipe if you don't want to, but normally when we buy fried rice, it has eggs, right? Now, I did give this rice a taste just before I added that raw shrimp to see if I was going to need to add any more soy sauce or not. I decided to go ahead with a little bit more. Taking the shrimp, and I'm just going to bury it to get it closer to the pan so it's going to cook nice and even. And right after that shrimp is done, your fried rice is done. See, guys, it's that easy. You can whip up your own version of takeout by making this shrimp and chicken fried rice right in the comforts of your own home. Just serve it right up, and you can top it with your favorite toppings. I like chili paste because I like it spicy. I can hear my dad now asking, why is everything y'all eat so dang spicy? I can't be eating all that. You got something else? Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. You know I appreciate it when you come cook with me. Don't forget this recipe and others can be found at gdseasoning.com. And I'll see you guys next time.